In this session, I'll be taking up uncompetitive enzyme inhibition. Okay, objective of this session is, at the end of the session, the learner shall be able to describe what is uncompetitive enzyme inhibition and give some examples. Now, what is uncompetitive enzyme inhibition? The inhibitor binds to the, please observe here, to the enzyme substrate complex. It is different from other types of inhibition. Enzyme substrate, okay, complex. Enzyme substrate complex. Okay, that is what we say ES. And not to the free enzyme. And not to free enzyme. So the inhibitor does not bind to the free enzyme. It binds only to the enzyme substrate complex. That is the reason it is also known as anti-competitive inhibition. Anti-competitive inhibition. Okay, inhibition. Anti-competitive inhibition. Okay, then the uncompetitive inhibitor's binding site. Where does it bind? The uncompetitive okay, inhibitors binding site of uncompetitive inhibitor, okay, is created. It is not present earlier. Is created, okay, only, what is the condition? On interaction of the enzyme and substrate. Enzyme and substrate. That is the one we have to take note of it. Let me explain through drawing the diagrams how this complex formation is taking place, how it is facilitating the inhibitor binding. How it is facilitating the inhibitor binding. Let us see. The first one, simple enzyme substrate complex. Simple enzyme substrate complex. How the enzyme substrate complex formation is taking place. Let us see. Enzyme is combining with the substrate and then leading to the formation of enzyme substrate complex. Okay, so this is enzyme and substrate complex. Then what happens finally? There is a formation of the product. So there is a formation of the product formation is taking place. Okay, product formation is taking place. Okay, so what we have here? Enzyme and product. Enzyme and product. So what we said, the uncompetitive inhibitor does not bind to the free enzyme. It binds to the only enzyme substrate complex. After studying enzyme substrate complex product formation, let us see what happens in the presence of inhibitor. In the presence of inhibitor. So there is a site is created. Okay, then there is a site for the inhibitor is created. So this, in this sense, so this is what we say substrate, okay, then an enzyme, this is enzyme and this is substrate. Then there is the site is created for the inhibitor. In this site, inhibitor occupies it. Inhibitor occupies it, leads to formation of enzyme inhibitor substrate complex. Enzyme substrate inhibitor complex. Then in that condition there is no catalysis. I will represent in another way what is relation between enzyme and substrate, enzyme and inhibitor. Let us see here. Here it is enzyme and substrate. Okay, then leads to formation of enzyme substrate complex. Then leads to enzyme plus product formation. This rate of reaction K1 Okay, then the reverse reaction K minus 1, then here it is K2. K2. Okay, then what happens here? So in this one, what happens? So ESI formation is taking place in the presence of inhibitor. In the presence of inhibitor, ESI formation takes place. So when you put it in a formula for the Km is equal to K minus 1, okay, plus K2, and so okay, K1 is in the denominator. Okay, so what happens? So by the presence of inhibitor, okay, the affinity between enzyme and substrate is increased. That means Km is decreased. Some other points about the uncompetitive inhibitor need not have okay, any structural resemblances with substrate. Okay, with substrate. That is the one point we have to take note. Okay, V maximum be attained? No, V maximum cannot be attained. V maximum cannot be attained even at high substrate concentration. High substrate concentration. Okay, there is no possibility of attaining the V maximum. Okay, then uncompetitive inhibition best works at high substrate concentration. Okay, uncompetitive inhibition works best at high substrate concentration. See, in the presence of uncompetitive inhibitor, the affinity is increased. Okay, so more and more enzyme and substrate they can bind it. In this uncompetitive inhibition scenario, both V maximum and Km are decreased. Okay, let us see through the Lineweaver-Burk plot. Okay, I will draw the Lineweaver-Burk plot. Okay. Then this one is there is no inhibitor. Here, this one is in the presence of inhibitor. So let us see here. Okay, this is 1 by V. This one is 1 by S. Here 1 by V maximum. Here it is 1 by V maximum. Here it is no inhibitor. Here it is uncompetitive inhibitor. Okay, inhibitor. Now if you extend it, okay, that is minus 1 by Km. And here in the presence of inhibitor, let us extend it. Okay, that is, okay, again we can say that is minus 1 by Km. Okay, here it is. In this scenario, Km is increased in the presence of uncompetitive inhibitor compared to the absence of inhibitor. That means affinity is increased. That means the presence of uncompetitive inhibitor facilitates more and more formation of enzyme substrate complex. When enzyme substrate complex is there, then only the uncompetitive inhibitor can bind. I'll give some examples of uncompetitive inhibitor. So glyphosate, of course, this is not related to the humans. Glyphosate inhibitor. Okay, it is also known as Roundup. It is an uncompetitive inhibitor of enzyme. Okay, so in biosynthetic biosynthetic pathway, okay, for aromatic amino acids in bacteria. Okay, animals lack this enzyme. The next example is phenylalanine, aromatic amino acid. It also acts as an inhibitor. Phenylalanine is an uncompetitive inhibitor of placental alkaline phosphatase. In this session, we have discussed about uncompetitive enzyme inhibition. Let me sum up. Inhibitor binds to enzyme substrate complex. One thing you have to take note of it. It does not bind to free enzyme. It is also known as anti-competitive inhibitor. The binding site for inhibitor created once it interacts with ES complex. Okay, earlier it was not there. Once it interacts with ES complex, the binding site is created. Let us see diagrammatically. Enzyme and substrate, enzyme and product. If inhibitor is present, interacts with the enzyme substrate complex, a binding site is created, then enzyme substrate inhibitor complex formation has taken place. Uncompetitive inhibitor need not have any structural resemblance with substrate. Okay. V maximum, let us talk about V maximum. V maximum cannot be attained even at high substrate concentration. In fact, inhibitor works best at high substrate concentration. Both V maximum and Km are decreased. Let us make it clear with the Lineweaver-Burke plot. Compare with the scenario when there is no inhibitor, V maximum is decreased and Km also decreased. Okay, then the examples are glyphosate. It is not present in animals. It is also known as Roundup. It is present in bacteria. It inhibits aromatic amino acid synthesis. Okay, the second one is phenylalanine, an aromatic amino acid. It is an inhibitor of placental alkaline phosphatase. Okay, thank you very much.